people putting their fingernails or their fingers through the buttons that had like a little light, like plastic covering over the top of film. And so one little, fingernail could scrape the whole thing and poke a hole through it, cost you, like $1,000, it seemed like, to get it repaired.
Oh, really?
And then the whole panel back in.
Wow.
In one case, it was ridiculous.
Scrape the gold off.
Yeah, just poke the little panel. You get these mechanics.
Oh, and then you replace the whole thing. You can't just replace one part.
Get that film replaced, and whatever they have to do, they got to take the panel off and ship it back. Without your van, your van, the CSI's got these nice plastic buttons, which is really fabulous. You don't have to worry. Even my mechanic said, oh, how much nicer it was that you don't have to worry about that. Plastic covered little buttons. They're all, got metal around them, so you can poke each one individually, and you don't have that problem. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about shipping my panel back and being without my van with this driving system being stock van system. So I think that's a really excellent selling point. Plus, of course, I've had 3 different evaluators do evaluations for me for driving with my van, and they all said that driving system Inc.'s van, the Scott system, was a very reliable system. So I don't think you can beat that reliability. If you've got people on the road for over 10, 15 years driving the same van, I think that's just an excellent recommendation for your system.
Yeah. So how do we tell the people? A lot of people are impressed by new electronics and stuff.
I think you have to tell the people through your videos of your customers that have had experience with other systems. And I can tell you, the wiring that was done on the EMC, my former van that I had, was so bad that when I took it to another dealership, they wrote on it that it was a nightmare. They had spliced wires and not fitted it through the factory wiring or anything, wiring harnesses or anything. It was just all spliced different colors. It was wrapped up in a ball. You couldn't figure out what went what.
Really?
So I ended up with an electrical issue. We had a hard time diagnosing it. And I really think you have to just ask the customers about your system as compared to what they've had before.
Right.
I wouldn't buy another EMC if you paid me $1 million. So I would much rather have a system that's low maintenance and reliable.
Yeah.
So I'd recommend driving systems Inc. to all my friends that needed it. Certainly, I don't think anybody that is disabled should get a van without getting a driving evaluation and find a yeah, maybe it is EMC on fire. Who knows? I mean, they've had a number of deaths in those vehicles. I don't know whether they fixed the problems or not, but people have actually died from being in the EMC system, and I don't think that's true. 1/2 mile. Mom, look up here on the left. Look at the fire. Right.
Yeah, pretty close to the freeway, too.
Maybe it's an EMC van on fire.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that
looks like somebody ran over the side of the road.
Wow. Whoa.
Oh, it's a brush fire.
It's a brush fire. Oh my God, look at it. On the side of the
Police
road.
is already there.
Holy moly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Oh, it's really big.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
anybody called?
Yeah, the police was there.